Be seated. Chairman of Athletics Kenya, retired General Jackson Tuwei, Bwana Osano from the Stockholm Environment Institute, our team from Environment who have been working together with this team, our CECs, CEC Sports, Education and Roads, our chief officers, and the rest of the staff. Mutembei, mabe no biro neno mpira, lakini udhi nene anena. Ma en manang'iyo ni yamo muyueyo, en yamo maler. So, General and the Stockholm Environment Institute, we are very happy as Homa Bay, particularly Raila Odinga Stadium, to join the league of stadia in the rest of the continent that have signed up for the air quality monitors. And Homa Bay, as you may have heard, is very serious about climate action and is in the front line in our efforts to combat climate change. We have several initiatives in place, and we also have a legal and policy framework, including a climate change policy, a climate change act, regulations, a climate change fund, and every other legal and policy framework in place for climate action. The air quality monitoring in Homa Bay, here at the stadium, also at our offices, at the hospital, and other places, then becomes part of our vision and our efforts towards climate change mitigation and adaptation. And therefore, we are very, very happy with our partnership. It is difficult as a county to do many of these things on your own. General, as you have said, FIFA has accredited us, our own local Premier League has accredited us, and we are in the process, as you can see, of completing our stadium. We opened it up with just one podium on this side, but we are working in several coming months and also looking for partnerships to do terraces all around the stadium, and also to designate areas for some of the activities that you have mentioned on the athletic side, and to ensure that our track is also standard for purposes of athletics. We cannot walk this journey alone. We need your partnership as the Stockholm Environment Institute and Athletics Kenya to bring Raila Odinga Stadium Homa Bay to these standards. As you can see, the reason why we have not had too many days of air quality problems is because, look at your, I don't know whether it's your left from there or right, you can see clean air coming from the lake, unhindered and undeterred. And therefore, this makes us a very prime position for all these activities, because we have air flowing. Even from where you're sitting, you can't feel the heat because there's air flowing and cleaning up. I don't know scientifically how that works, but I don't know whether that is clean air or it might be air with the particles. But when I saw the chart, I have seen that on many days, several days, majority of the days, our air quality is excellent. A few days we have noted our air quality wasn't very good. And on those days, I think we will task our team and yourselves to look at what could have been happening within Homa Bay that could have resulted in compromising of the air quality. And it will be our responsibility then to look at how to bring down whatever activities those could have been. So as Homa Bay, we are positioning ourselves as a premier tourist destination as well. And sports is a major influencer of tourism. And this is why we have organized or started to organize the annual Rowan Antelope Half Marathon. And I want to thank you, General, because your team from Athletics Kenya partnered with us in the inaugural Rowan Antelope Half Marathon in May this year. I want to invite you, makofi kwa Athletics Kenya kwa hiyo. The only thing that happened, General, if I might disclose, is that we had a 2-day event. One was at night, another, the running was in the morning. So majority of my people here, we were very, very perfect in the night event. So when it came to morning, the runners had come from, especially Elgeyo Marakwet County, Uasin Gishu, Kericho, and they did not take part in the evening event. So they came ready. So when the results came back, we had won in the evening event, but in the running event, we were very far from winning. So General has said both were important. Indeed, both were extremely important. So this year we hope that we can practice early, prepare early, and also win some of the awards that will be given at the Rowan Antelope Half Marathon in the Ruma National Park. But as I told you when we met earlier, we would like you and the team to help us to popularize this event so that we give it the international stature, so that we can up the conservation efforts